Hi, welcome to the Tabs and Icon Foundation Excel video series. In this video, we'll be looking at the topic Excel Charts Part 2. In the Part 1 of this video, we looked at column chart and the bar chart. Now in this video, we're going to see how the column chart can be prepared using the shortcut keys. We'll then look at the line chart, which is a chart used to determine the trend performance or the trend analysis, while we can use the pie chart to show proportion or percentage contribution. We'll also look at how charts can be changed from one chart type to the other. So let's go straight to our data. Now we have this data of month and performance. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're told to prepare a column chart using the shortcut keys. So we'll highlight our data. Now instead of going through our ribbon insert and going to our chart group to prepare, we will not be doing that. We'll use the shortcut keys. So having highlighted the data, look at the key called Alt, A-L-T, the Alt key. Press the Alt key. While holding it down, press the key F1, Alt F1. Now Alt F1 automatically produces a column chart on the same sheet as your data. So it's just pressing Alt F1, we have produced the column chart. Now if your intention is to produce this chart on a different sheet, we'll be using another shortcut key called F11. Now we'll delete this, highlight the data and press function F11. Now the function F11, we pick the F11 key. So I'm going to press my function key down and press F11. Now function F11 has produced the same chart, but this time on a different sheet from the data sheet. Our data is in this sheet and this is where my chart is. So it depends on what you want to achieve. If your intention is to produce your chart on a different sheet from your data sheet, you could just use function F11 or the F11 key if you're using a desktop. Now, having prepared this chart, we can easily convert this chart by right-clicking on this chart, and right-click, you see here change chart type. So if you click on change chart type, you will see it take us straight to the chart type menu. Now you can select whatever chart you want to change to. So by picking on pie chart, I can convert that to a pie chart. By clicking on bar chart, I can convert to a bar chart. So if I click on this and I take OK, I've converted my chart from a column chart to a pie chart without necessarily have to draw another chart. Now let's go back to our data and prepare our normal pie chart. Now we know the pie chart is used to determine proportion or percentage. So I highlight my data. Having highlighted this, I go to my insert, come to the chart group, and I see here pie chart. I click here and I select my pie. Now I can change the title using what we've learned in the previous video. Change, go to add chart title. So I can click this and then type sales performance. Let's assume that is the title. We'll give this sales performance. So that is my chart title. Now because this is a pie chart, it's not going to have axis, but we can decide to add other features to this. Now if I click on this and go to my chart element, but because we're running this training with a 2016 version, you could just hover on this and you select this. So you see, just hovering on the top here, I can pick this, showing the percentage contribution. Now you can see January have about 9%, February had 12%, and so on and so forth. So I've just hovered and insert my percentage contribution. But if I want to insert the actual amount, I can actually come here and come to data label. Now the data label will insert the actual data amount. If I want it inside, what I will do is to come here and take inside. Let me take inside label. Let me first of all undo this. Okay, I want to take out this one. Come to this place, data label, and I'm putting the label right inside. So I can actually come here and fix the label inside using that approach. But if you come to this place, the quick layout, you can also see that you can insert others by hovering your cursor around this. So you see I have here the June, which is the January, the month, and then the figures inclusive. So depend on how you want your chart to look like, but don't make your sectors to be too clumsy. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, which is the line chart. We highlight our data, click on insert, and go to the line chart. Now in the line chart, you can select this. Let's take this. So this is our line chart representing the same information. January here we have the highest performance to be in the month of March, and if you check March, that's 6,000. Now you can decide to also add figures to your points by clicking on the line. When you click on the line, go to add data label, and what we are going to see here is add data label. I can pick this. Now I'm adding it to the right. If you want it above, you click here. I think this is fine, so I click here. Now I have my data labels on top, and because this is a chart with axis, you can actually change the axis as well. I guess that's okay. Now I haven't done that. Let's go to our content and see if we've left anything untouched. Now basically we've done the column chart using the shortcut keys. We've also seen the trend analysis using line, and then the percentage contribution using charts and graph. Thank you for listening. The next videos will see much more of what Excel can do. Bye bye.